What's up, guys? I'm AJ with Maximum Overdrive. Got John behind the camera.
What's up, guys? What's up? You ready for a little game today, AJ?
Hell yeah.
All right, so we're going to play Name That Car, make, model, year, and I might throw a curveball in it at you. How good do you think you'll do?
I give it a 50-50. 50-50.
I think you're giving yourself a low score. I'm going to say you're going to get 80 to 90% of this right. That's my guess.
I get 50-50 because I'm learning still.
You know the new cars pretty darn well. The old cars, still a little trickery in there, body styles and stuff like that. So, yeah, so you're good. So let's start and move our way down the line here. So what do you got in front of you right here? What is this?
I got a 2018 Z06 supercharged Corvette.
You know how much horsepower it's spitting out?
650.
You know how much torque it is?
Not going to tell you because
Okay.
I don't know that.
That one's 650. We won't go through all torque specs, but the 2018s, the Z06s, they were all 650 until you hit 2019. The ZR1s were 750. So if I would have waited 1 year, we'd have an extra 100 horsepower. But hey, you know what? And you notice I did the rims. The rims got redone black. You like those? Little punny caps on them.
They look sexy.
Okay, on to the next car. What is this?
2011 GT500 Super Snake. It is signed by the Carroll Shelby, and it is running 690 horsepower.
750.
Oh,
All right, close. You're close. You're close. The Carroll Shelby, the legend. Do you know what year Carroll Shelby passed away? Unfortunately, 2012. 2012. So that's just for the memory bank. Do you like the spec on the? Do you like the spec on the Snake?
I love the spec on the Snake. I'm not a big Mustang guy. I used to be when I was a little kid growing up, but I actually love this spec. One of the coolest specs, signed by Carroll Shelby right there.
I know you can't drive a stick that well. You're learned, but when you do, this will be a fun one for you to drive. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Don't want to blow the clutch in this.
Yeah, tell me what this is. What we got?
2018.
Yep.
Camaro, Yenko Camaro.
There you go.
It is right here. You can see 1,000 horsepower, and then it is number 2 off of the 2 of 25 off of the assembly line.
How much torque does it have?
875.
Yeah, my brother got it. Is it a manual or is it a stick? It's a trick question. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing, bro.
That's how you mess with someone that doesn't know.
I got you. You ain't had that coffee yet. All right, what's this?
2019 Hellcat Red Eye Challenger. It's running 797.
797. Is it a stick or is it a
Beautiful.
stick or is it automatic?
Automatic.
You know what the color code is? You know what the color is called?
Don't know, but I call it the Hulk Buster.
The Hulk
This is the
Buster.
Hulk Buster for me.
F8 green is what they call that color.
F8.
All stock.
It's a Hulk Buster color.
It's the Hulk Buster.
It's
All
a
right.
Hulk Buster.
Now what you got?
I got 1,000 horsepower Hellcat Challenger, Forza tuned, and it's a 2015.
Is it a stick or is it an automatic?
It's automatic, easy for me to
All
drive.
right,
The
easy.
only 1,000 horsepower I can drive it in this garage.
Hey, at least you're honest. All right, let's move over. What do you got right here? You tell me.
2017 Porsche 911 Targa, and I'm not going to tell you the horsepower because I don't know.
It's a little less than 400.
A little less than 400. It's slower than my Prius.
Now, you've driven this before, and it's a stick.
It's a very forgiving car.
It is a very forgiving car for those who do not know how to drive sticks, right?
And this is, to tell you the truth, John taught me how to drive the stick. This is the first car I drove a stick in.
Yeah, and you did well. I mean, it took you a few, but when anybody starts to learn how to drive a stick, it always takes a few.
And if anybody wants to look back here, this is where John had to sit. John had to fit in this little tight space.
Bro, you could hardly fit anything back there. Maybe your kid, that's about it.
I could barely fit myself.
Yeah, well, trust me.
John was crunched up in the back. It was raining.
My neck still hurts from that, brother. All right, what do we have here?
2022.
The camera's over here, big dog.
Huh?
So the camera's over here.
2022 Porsche 911 Turbo S.
Yep.
It's the Goblin. It's the beautifulest handle. Like, the handling on this car is perfection.
What does this run in the quarter mile? Do you know?
2 seconds.
I wish it ran 2 seconds. Not quite. You got the 2 right. 10.2 in the quarter mile.
10.2.
Is it all-wheel drive or a rear wheel?
Rear wheel.
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive.
Good question for you. Is that orange Porsche rear wheel or all-wheel? What do you think?
Rear wheel.
All-wheel drive. Both are AWD, baby. That makes them smooth and easier to drive. You don't have to control. Plus, what's one thing I'm going to throw this at you. What's one thing that Porsche did really well? And a lot of the, I'll say Euro cars, they do really well. I'm going to tell you. I'll let you take a guess, and then you tell me. What do you think? And I'm not just mentioning Porsche. We'll say Ferrari, Lamborghini.
Handling.
Well, handling, I think.
And also the specs.
Well, the specs, the looks, you can make it looks are subjective, but what you can't get away from is where they place the engine. So proper engine placement is distributed over the rear tires. Now, for an all-wheel drive car, does it make that big of a difference? It still makes a difference. But as an example, with the Yenko here, all the weight being in the front, what does that make us do more when we smash?
Goes everywhere.
Fishtail, basically, yeah. You're going to fishtail all over the place. So that, to me, is proper engineering, right? Not dissing our American brethren. We love our American cars, but the facts is the facts. Weight distribution in the front, never a great thing to do. Yeah, okay, what do we got here? You tell me.
I got a 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo and convertible.
What do they call convertibles?
I don't know.
What do they call convertibles? They call them spiders. Don't ask me why. I didn't make it up.
Spiders?
I don't know why they call them spiders. They just call them a spider. That's what they call them. You got me. I didn't make the rules. I just know that's what they call them. Okay, what do you got here?
The Super last.
Yeah, okay. We'll go over this.
Let's go.
On the bottom, the blue. Big blue. What you got on big blue?
I got a 1968
Yes, sir.
Dodge Coronet RT.
RT Coronet.
RT
Yep.
Coronet.
Yep, you got it.
And then I...
Hold up. How much horsepower is in this RT Coronet?
1,150.
My man! Knocking it out. All right, cool. What you got on the top rack?
Plymouth Roadrunner 1970.
1970 in the house. All right, so...
All original numbers, all matching the numbers, all original.
So what does that mean?
It's 101.
It's not really... I mean, you could say that, but let's say it a little bit differently. So if it's all original, it's all matching, what does that mean? If you don't know, say you don't know.
It's only one owner.
It means that when this car came out of the factory, it's exactly how the car came out of the factory. This, if there's no more green left out there, if there's no more Sublime, and there's no more 446 specs, which there are some originals still left out there, then this would be a one of one. It is a little dirty. Well, it got driven, you know. So, you know, it doesn't just sit on a rack and melt. Okay, let's move over. We'll come back to the Supers later. What do we have right here in the deep blue?
1967 AC Cobra. It has a 427 engine in it.
460 stroke to 512.
Yeah, I knew I couldn't do that.
Okay, what year was it again?
It was a 1967.
Nice. Okay, good. Does it have?
Built in 2004.
Correct. Built in 2004. Right. Built in 2004. Has it been in a movie?
Yes, Fast and Furious.
And Charlie's Angels.
Don't know that one.
There you go. Okay. All right, let's move to the bottom here. What we got? You tell me.
I got a 1970 Barracuda.
Yeah.
Everybody calls it the Cuda.
The
I call it the Barracuda.
The Cuda, yep.
Original name.
Okay, before we move on from this one, it's a 440 stroke to 500 CU. That's the engine. But go look inside here with me real quick. Follow me. And we're going to open this door up just for a second. That shifter, you see that wooden shifter?
Yeah.
Do you know what they call that?
A pistol grip.
That's it, brother. Boom. All right. I'm so happy you knew that one. Now, have you seen the pistol grip in that one? It's about 3.5, 4 foot long.
I've never seen that one.
It's way bigger than that one. Okay. Anyways, moving onward up top.
1972 Dodge Demon, and yeah, I can tell you nothing about that.
Nothing about
I just know it's different from those two in that room.
It's got a 440 in it. Still needs a little bit of work. It is a manual, so you would drive this one and actually have a lot of fun because it's also very forgiving. However, if you push it on the clutch, when it dies, it won't restart.
Yeah, you got to restart it.
Yeah, you got to restart it manually. Okay, let's move onwards. What you got?
1972 Stingray Corvette.
Yep.
It has it used to have a 383 stroke in it.
Oh, I'm giving you a dirty look right now.
Then it has a 3...
So let's back up. So the base was a 350.
350.
The 350 was removed because the original was bad. We dropped a new 350 in it, stroked it out to 383. So it's pushing about 500 horsepower.
I was thinking it was something higher than the 380.
Yep. No, you're good. You're good. You're learning. Now, second question is this a hard top or a T-top?
T-top.
Yeah, my brother. All right, you got it. It's on the top rack.
1996 GT 500.
Say that again.
Mystique Cobra. Okay. Okay, hold on. All right, redo this.
Hold on. Just tell them what you originally said the first time you ever guessed it. It was a what?
1996 Dodge Mystique.
It was a Dodge Mystique.
But
And now what is it?
This is a 1996 Mystique Cobra.
Boom. Right there. What's special about this car?
The paint.
The paint.
The
What?
paint.
Do you know what engine is in that car?
Prius engine.
Pretty much. It's a 4.6 liter. So it's not all that in a bag of chips. But okay, good. Let's move over to
Right here.
No, let's move over to the silver.
Silver.
Let's move over to the silver. So what is this?
A naturally aspirated 2020 A12 Super
2020?
Ferrari.
2020? Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
I'm just giving you crap. Go ahead. You're good.
2020 A12 Super Fast.
Yep.
V12 naturally aspirated.
Yep.
And it's a 6.2 liter.
6.5 liter.
6.5 liter, almost there.
Okay, well that's good. You're getting there.
Trying to get your trick questions.
Slowly, but yeah, I was going to ask you that. What size is the engine there? But you did good. Just remember, 6.5 liter V12 naturally aspirated. You got it. One special thing about the car. What's one special thing?
Carbon fiber black badge.
Can you say that one more time?
Carbon fiber black badge.
Carbon fiber badges.
All beautiful.
Now, where else is the carbon fiber badge? Do you know? Let's see if he can point it out to us. Let's see if he can point it out to us. I don't know. Well, of course it's on the opposite side. That's a given. How about this? Come over here. We'll make it easier for the viewers to see too. So
hold on. I got it.
Let's see. Boom! All right, center caps. There you go. You did. No, you did. You did good, man. I'm proud of you. All right. I don't even know why I'm going to even ask you this question because this is the car you slobber over all the time.
Beautiful.
You better wipe that nasty germs off of there.
This is beautiful Ruby.
All right.
Hi, Ruby.
Tell me about Ruby.
2022 McLaren 720S Spider. Most beautiful spec in the world.
Okay, if it's the most beautiful spec in the world, what color? What's this color scheme called?
Ruby.
Ah! All right.
Look at this interior. Look how.
Hold on, we got to finish with the color spec first. You don't know what that's called, do you?
No.
It's called Amnareth Red. Amnareth Red. That's what it's called. I didn't make it up. That's the name of it, brother. All right, now show us the inside.
It's ruby color.
It's ruby colored. Okay,
ruby
fair
color.
enough. Actually, it's a little deeper than a ruby color. It doesn't look like that on here, but
Look at this beautiful.
yeah, look at all the stuff on the floor mat.
Yeah.
Well, it gets driven. There you
Are
go.
you sure?
Hit that there button. The third one.
Third one?
Yep, push that. Ooh, go into race mode for you.
I like this one.
So, in your opinion, and be fair, don't be biased towards McLaren because I know you are, and it's hard not to be. I understand because you love McLaren. But for the interior on that versus the interior on the 812, which I'm just giving everybody a quick sneak peek of, which one do you like better?
So I would take this interior, but I would take I wouldn't take the seats. I like the seats.
What makes you like this interior better? Less the seats. What makes you like the interior better?
Because they're two-tone.
The color combination?
The color combination, how it's black and what would you call it?
Black and I call it milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean, I like how this seat looks.
Now, which leather feels better? So feel this. Okay. And let's actually go over to the McLaren. Now you got to feel in the same spot. So this is more of a caramel or peanut butter. Let's just call it vintage leather. Which one do you think feels better?
That one was a little softer.
The Ferrari was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, 100%. Okay. How fast does this run the quarter mile?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say.
Between 10 and 10.3.
Yeah, you didn't even give me a chance.
Well, yeah, you're like, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know.
I was gonna say.
When you say I don't even know, I'm just gonna help a brother out.
Hey, look, I wanted to try.
I'm just gonna help a brother out.
I
Okay,
wanted to try.
so tell me about this. What do we have here?
2010 458 Italia. It has coolest rims on it I've ever seen. 4G autos. It has 4G autos on a Ferrari.
The 4Gs on a Ferrari. That is kind of interesting.
Carbon fiber here.
Where's the most carbon fiber at on this car?
Carbon fiber in the engine.
How about you show us how to pop that engine bay and we'll take a quick look at it. Good, my man. My man.
Carbon fiber here. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber.
You gotta use the accent now.
Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber.
It's all carbon fiber. So would you say between all, let's say the top 3 supercar manufacturers, let's say Ferrari, McLaren, and Lamborghini, and I'll even throw Porsche in there, but Porsche doesn't really show their engine. Which do you think showcases their engine the best? Think of like an Aventador where you can actually see the engine, not this older one where you have to pop everything open. Who do you think showcases their engine the best out of all of them, honestly? I'm talking for the rear mounts, not a front mount like the 812. What's your opinion? Showcases it. I didn't say it was the fastest or the best. I'm saying who showcases it the best.
See, I'm biased. I would say always McLaren, but I'm going to take that back and say Ferrari. When they use, so 458s were originally my favorite Ferraris that came out. So I see you're super fast makes it. Well, that's a front engine, but the rear engines, I would always pick the 458, the Ferraris, because they like this. Look at the cleanness. Like
pop that one more time.
Everything.
Pop it up.
You can just
that's the money shot, right? That's what you're essentially paying for. The name, the looks. So if you go to the McLaren, come on with me. Let's roll. Honestly, what do you see? Nothing. They don't allow you into the bay.
Hey, look. The best part is when you look underneath it too.
Yeah, I mean, that's also a bad part too, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, the diffuser.
There's no diffuser there.
No, there is a diffuser here.
Well, there is, but it does.
The diffuser doesn't do what it's supposed to do. You can see there's some rocks in there, and that's because you can see the holes where the wheels will kick the rocks into the bay, and then you're rolling around here and rock scream. Yep. So as far as for engine specs concerned, this is definitely not it. Pop this hood over here. So now you're going to see why we say that this is definitely the best engine. Not even just design, it's the best looking out of any of the 3 major car manufacturers, period, in a story. Can you find it? Can you find it?
I have to find the hole.
There's the hole. Okay. So there's the case in point right now. Even though this is a front mount, they call it a mid mount engine, but even though it's a front mount engine, in my opinion,
I just love how this looks.
Oh, I know, this is the size of bazookas.
Big old bazookas.
Big old bazookas. So the key here is that this is absolutely beautiful. Now, if you compare this with like Josh's Aventador or anybody's Aventador, I'm not saying their Aventadors don't show it off nice, that they don't have nice engines.
Aventadors always show it off nice. Like some Huracans show it off nice. But it's just not, it's not as clean as Ferrari.
It's not as clean as Ferrari.
Because the Lamborghinis, they look more bland.
Like, look more bland. It looks more, this is more hidden to me than the Ferrari engine, especially when you go to a 458. Now this is obviously hidden under the front. The thing I don't like about this design is the weight distribution in the front gives you the squirrely squirrels. And it's not in the back where it should be, but it's a GT car. So
I just don't like this split right here.
You don't like that? See, I like
how it looks. It looks mean as shit in the front. It's just this right here makes it look like it has alien. It looks like alien. I mean, it looks different.
Okay, so take this and go to the front hood of this McLaren and then tell me what you think. Look at this.
The McLaren just spec very nicely. There's a difference. The McLaren just sexy.
You need to rip out those plastic inserts. You are biased about it. That's the problem. You got to take away your bias and be fair about it. And to be fair, I mean, if you pop out the black hood inserts here and put something a little bit sexier, carbon fiber, I would still say that the front end of this car is sexier than the McLaren.
It's just long.
Well, that's the difference in the car, right?
Yeah,
so
I mean, I like it. I love it. I'm not going to say I don't like it. It's too long.
I think it's about your own personal perspective, but if you look at this, I mean, if you stand over here and look at it from the side is the best way to look at it. And then go back to the McLaren and look at it from the side or from the front, however you want to look at it. It just doesn't have that same look. It just doesn't have that same sexiness in my mind.
No,
So,
I mean that is a beautiful look. I'm biased. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I know you're biased.
This is
I
beautiful.
know.
This is a beautiful piece of art.
This is my dream car, but I would tell you what, I can remove my bias and say the front end of this is absolutely way better. Now the back end, the rear end of this,
Time out. This is
phenomenal.
This is a mean look to the back end. I would say if you take that back end, this back end looks meaner. That back
You
end
think this back end looks meaner?
way meaner.
No, that's just because the wing's not up, bro.
No, I know, but this looks sexy. That's just sexy. This, I'm telling you, when you want to race somebody, this is the one you wouldn't be scared of. Not this, not that. You want to be
Now
scared
this is faster than that. You understand that, right? Okay.
I know faster, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm with them on that one. This one looks mean as shit.
No. Go grab the keys to this McLaren real quick. And
Without the wing up, that one looks mean.
well, that's the thing. The wing is 99.99% of the time it's up.
Right.
So.
Trust me, I love the McLaren.
Oh, I know you do. So we're gonna pop the wing up and we're gonna give another shot because so it's funny. We disagree on the front and we disagree on the back. Let's see how this goes. Okay, just turn it on.
He's got to be able to get in first.
Be careful, don't hurt yourself. So turn it on. Yep. Now, in the middle, press the active button. Active in the middle. Down. Yep. And then push arrow at the top, the very top. Now, turn off the car. Turn it off. Now get out and take a look. That is a much different looking rear end. This looks much more sexier than that does. Okay, so we'll take it like this then. We'll say this to be fair and honest. This wing, when it's up, blast that.
It looks meaner than that.
It looks meaner than that. When it's down, it looks soft. It doesn't look as mean. Is that a fair statement?
Fair. So what? So
Yeah, get it out today.
He's trying to figure out which way he can push his bias back into the car.
I'm gonna say this McLaren, this back end looks amazing.
Yeah.
Always will look amazing. But the Ferrari.
You still think the Ferrari looks better?
So here, let's turn on the Ferrari light. Just unlock it. You'll see it. I'll show you.
Well, there's nothing to pop up. It's just got a hatchback.
That was Ford GT, almost Halo looking hell.
Yeah, it's just got a hatchback. There's nothing to see popping it up. There's no wing, bro.
They just look mean from behind.
Look. So you guys see this? Look how it looks with the lights on. Look how it looks beautiful. It looks mean. But
Okay,
Come
so
here, look
all
at
right,
this.
I'm gonna open this so I can get a better shot.
that has a much meaner look to it. You want to see those? You want to see these taillights instead of that? Because this will
Flash
this
that
is-
again.
That's mean as shit. That has the most meanest
gave it
look
that 14
because the reason why is this matches this. This matches this. It has a mean look. You go over here,
You got two center ones in the grill.
it looks it looks good.
I don't
This is just
We're gonna have to agree to disagree because I just cannot see. That is sexy to me.
that is
That is
sexy.
pure sexy.
That's sexy. This is mean as shit.
See, this doesn't remind me of mean. What reminds me of mean is the front end of it, not the rear end of it. But
Remind you of mean, you should ask the person that you just dusted.
well, yeah, I mean, there's always that.
It's like,
But
look. You wouldn't want to race something that looks
if you're basing it off a tail light and an exhaust that's circle.
And plus, you gotta goes. You're racing.
You gotta go.
You gotta goes. It's
All right.
V12.
So I'm gonna give you your final score as you did what I think you did, anyways. I think out of I think you did 90%. I think you did a lot better. You said you were gonna do 50%. I think you did 90%. I think you did a lot better than what you did.
I did instead of 50. I would have went with probably 69%.
You did
The reason-
69.
no, you know
What
what?
is wrong? What are you thinking about right now?
You know.
What's wrong with you, bro?
69% due to the fact I messed up on that one,
You messed up on a couple, but that's okay. For the most part, you got the brunt of it correct. You did not miss out on the brunt of it. So
just look at the card.
Hats off to you. You did a great job, man. Fantastic. So on the next one, it's going to be trickier though. Next time we're going to go into a little bit more. So you got most of the years, you got the car makes and models, but next time we're going into horsepower and torque specs on each. So be prepared.
Part two.
Part two coming soon, baby. All right, that's it.
Have a good one.
All right, peace out, guys.